Have you ever wondered why all the self-help content you consume still leaves you feeling the same? In this video, I'll share the painful realization that changed everything for me, and why real growth didn't start until I burned down the version of myself I was clinging to. Because watching advice won't change your life, but challenging your identity just might. Self-destruction. It sounds dramatic, maybe even alarming. But when it comes to real transformation, it's often the very first and most essential step. Think of it not as chaos, but as clearing the ground. You can't renovate a broken building without first tearing down the crumbling parts. In the same way, you can't build a better version of yourself on top of outdated habits and limiting beliefs. Most people watching this already have some desire to grow. You want to be better. That's why you're here. But here's the hard truth. You can't just stack good habits on top of bad ones and expect real progress. If the core of who you are, your mindset, routines, and assumptions, is shaky, your growth will be too. Let's face it, you're not watching this video because everything in your life is perfect. You're here because something's not working. And that's okay. Recognizing that is the beginning. Take me, for example. I used to think video games were harmless, just a way to relax after school. I also believed working out wasn't necessary when you're young, maybe even harmful. Those beliefs seemed harmless, even reasonable, but they were quietly limiting my potential. And we all have our versions of these hidden anchors. Maybe you tell yourself watching anime in moderation is fine, or eating junk food occasionally won't hurt. Maybe you think scrolling through social media at night helps you wind down. These small justifications become big roadblocks when they go unchallenged. Here's the thing. If you try to build a skyscraper on a weak, crumbling foundation, it'll fall apart. That's exactly what happens when you try to level up without first clearing out what's holding you back. So what does self-destruction really mean in this context? It means examining your beliefs, your identity, and the habits that have shaped you and being willing to let them go. For me, the turning point came when I admitted that the person I was, spending hours gaming, skipping workouts, eating poorly, staying up till 3 a.m., wasn't someone I wanted to be. That version of me had to go. I had to mentally burn it down to create space for something better. This is not easy. Being honest with yourself rarely is, but it's necessary. Real progress started for me when I stopped pretending things were fine. When I accepted that the way I was living wasn't getting me where I wanted to go. One of the biggest traps I fell into? Watching hours of self-help videos and doing nothing with the information. I told myself I was learning, but really I was just avoiding action. I had this quiet arrogance. I already know this stuff. That mindset stole months from me. I'm not telling you to throw away everything you believe, but you do need to examine it. Deep down, you already know which habits are dragging you down. You know what's holding you back, whether it's staying up too late, numbing out with content, or avoiding discomfort. You probably even have a narrative that makes those things feel acceptable. Now's the time to question those stories. Ask yourself, where did they come from? Who told you that was okay? And most importantly, are those beliefs helping you grow? Final key. Takeaway. Remember, real transformation doesn't begin with adding more. It begins with subtracting what no longer serves you. Destroy the habits, stories, and identities that are keeping you stuck. That's how you create space for the person you're truly meant to become. You can't build a new life on top of old habits. Real growth begins when you're brave enough to destroy the version of yourself that's holding you back. Let go of what no longer serves you, and make space for who you're truly meant to become. And next video, I'm going to put that right here. So check out this next video.
I do want to take the time to say thank you very much for watching. If you genuinely enjoyed this video, then don't be shy to hit the like button. Hit the subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure all your notifications are turned on.